Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Fidelia Aleva. I am so excited to be back with a new video for you guys today. And this one is very near and dear to me. All the videos I make are near and dear to my heart, but today's one, I'm going to be diving a bit deeper and talking about my own personal journey and how everything I've been talking about, how it all started for me, putting it into practice, and basically transforming my life with everything I know and everything I'm teaching you guys right now. And today's topic is 200 days. It takes just 200 days to transform your life. Let me see. I put a title, How I Changed My Life in 200 Days and How You Can Do the Same. That's the title of today's video. So I hope you're comfortable and you're ready for this video, because I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I want to really get every point across without missing a beat. So make sure you're comfy, you're comfortable, you're ready, you have your earpiece or something to hear me so much more better. But I'm going to try as much as possible to be as loud and as audible as I can be. Okay, so today's video, how I changed my life in 200 days and how you can do the same. Once again, my name is Fidelia Aleva, and I talk about all things manifestation, fasting, hot girl walks, and music. Entertainment, basically, entertainment, lifestyle, everything about creativity. That's me. I am just an artist, and I believe that my life is my canvas and I use it to create, and also want to use it to help someone else out there. So let's get right into the video. 200 days. 200 days. I last some years back, 2024, April 4th, I had a eureka moment. I was sitting in in a shitty apartment with a shitty relationship, and I asked myself the question, what would you do if you found out you were going to unalive in, let's say, 2 weeks? And I sat with myself and I really dove deep into answering that question, and I realized that I would want to be remembered for something I'm very passionate about, which was, being an artist. And I wanted people to be able to say, oh, Fidelia Aleva, that artist, she's an artist. That was what I realized I wanted to be remembered for. So I asked myself, so why are you not doing anything about it? Why are you sitting here complaining about the shitty relationship, living a shitty life that you don't like? What are you doing with yourself? You know very well you're a diamond in the rough, and you're here sitting here letting this person put you in a mediocre situation that you know you are far above. So that moment was the turning point for me. April 4th, like I've said before, I've told this story so many times, but it is intricate to also this video because that was the day my 200 days started. My 200 days started on that very day, April 4th, 2024. That was the day my 200 days started. And why do I talk about 200 days? That was the day I told myself that I'm going to give myself 200 days to pursue my passion, to do whatever I want to do with my passion and see what happens. And if it doesn't work out after 200 days, I'm going to give up and do what I'm supposed to do, what society expects me to do, like work in an office or get a job or do, that kind of thing. So I gave myself 200 days to transform my life. And I told myself, you have a phone in your hand, you have data, you're always scrolling on social media. You can take up your phone and record yourself, anything you want to record, music, anything, and post it on YouTube. And that was the day I started posting. Immediately I had this thought, I just took up my phone immediately, recorded the song and posted it. And that was how I started recording and posting. And through that journey, 200 days brought me back home to Benue State, to my hometown, brought me back to Makodi, which led me to continue posting. And I just realized I just enjoy creating, and for everything I was doing, I decided to post it. And as God will have it, a specific day I went to the pool to swim. I posted myself swimming, and the video went viral. Because people thought I was unclothed, they thought I wasn't wearing anything. Knowing to them I was wearing a nude colored bikini that kind of blended with my skin and made it look like there was nothing there, especially with the white contrast of the scarf around my waist. So, but the point is, within these 200 days, everything shifted, everything changed. Within a week of posting online, I said it before, I had someone call me from the US and was like, oh, what's your plan and all of that. And he supported me financially, which led to me dropping 3 tracks, you know, within, it was, everything was just aligned. And it was proof to me that when you make up your mind and commit to your vision, the universe will bless you and provide for you from every corner. You won't even know how it's coming about, but it's gonna come. That to me was the evidence that everything works out once you have a vision. Write the vision and run with it. So when I talk about manifestation, I talk about transforming your life through your thoughts and changing your thoughts to change your life. I'm not saying it from a point of, oh, American things, they talk all these things that Oyibo people they talk. No, I'm saying it from a point of, I have seen it work in my own life. I've seen it work in people's lives around me, and I've seen it, like, it's still playing out up till now. Up till now, it's still playing out, and I want to share this with you because one of the things about manifestation and alignment and living in abundance is the fact that there is no point in gatekeeping it. There's no point in gatekeeping it. The universe is abundant and it is big enough for everybody to win. Everybody can have it. You can have the greatness, the lifestyle, the sky is big enough for every star to shine. So I don't need to gatekeep what I know to be able to move forward. If it were like that, Bob Proctor would not be doing what he was doing. Rhonda Byrne will not write the book about the secret and give me this knowledge, access to this knowledge. And she said it in the book as well, that the greats of old knew about this thing and they kept it a secret, which is why she named that book as The Secret. But now this knowledge has been made available to everybody. The richest man in Babylon knew something that the masses did not know. And that was what made him become the richest man in Babylon. And then later became a teacher to teach other people how to make money, grow money, keep money, and all of that. But if you come into, no matter how much Dangote, even Dangote today carries you and sit down and teaches you how to make money and everything. If you do not change your mindset, sir, ma, you cannot make the money. Even if they give you 10 million naira now, you will still lose it. Until you begin to understand that abundance is a mindset, abundance is a feeling, is a way once you start thinking, oh, I am abundant, you start feeling abundant, you feel abundant, you become abundant. It starts from the inner. The Bible says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He spoke in Genesis, said, let there be. It was the words. Our words are like magic. I stopped someone yesterday from speaking negatively about himself. I tried talking to my partners in the past to stop speaking negatively about their situations. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. No, the moment you use the word I am, you're creating. The more you say negative things and put I am on it, the more you create that negative situation around yourself. If I say I'm rich, I'm rich. Even if I'm not rich currently in your own eyes, but I know I'm rich. I have my health, I have a roof over my head, I am blessed to look this good. I'm so rich. I'm so rich. I'm not in the hospital. I'm not I'm not unalive. I'm here. I'm feeling and love and touching and smelling and eating and drinking and everything good. So 200 days transformed my life, and from that time till now, I am still in the process of transformation, because every level comes with new devils and new goals. At every level, you think you want to get to 10,000 followers, you get to 10,000 followers, and you know that now I need to get to 100,000 followers. You get to 100,000 followers, and you're like, 500K will be good, and it keeps on going. And the moment you become lackadaisious and relaxed and just be like, oh, I don't arrive, that's the day you begin to drop again. So it's an ongoing process, and which is what makes the process. That's why they say enjoy the process. I'm enjoying the process now, because I love the fact that it seems to the outer world like, you know, it's just shaky. But I know how much my nervous system has calmed from being all hyper, trying to be what everyone around me wanted to being so calm and in my own self, knowing who I am and accepting this is who I am and this is what I am doing. If to someone else that makes me a bad girl, please, I gladly enjoy being the villain, because being the villain, it saves you and spares you from see finish. Yes, it gives you boundaries. It makes people respect you more because they know they can't mess with you. So I'd rather be the villain. Don't mess with me. I can do like don't play, you get. So that is how it is with transformation, self-transformation. I became obsessed with self-transformation from the very first day I realized. I got to hear that it takes 21 days to break a habit, and it also takes 21 days to make a new habit. And like I said, when I started my 200 days, of course I broke it down into 21 days and 90 days and all of that, but the goal was 200 days. If I didn't see any results in 200 days, I was going to pack up, get married to whoever, and just abandon my dreams and live life the way I'm supposed to, cough out kids and all of that. But God showed me that no, that's not your destiny, my dear. That's not your destiny. Go for what you really want, and trust me, you will have it. Which is why I'm telling you guys about manifestation. Manifestation, if you can think it in your mind, you can feel it in your mind's eye and in your body, in your spirit, your soul, you can have it. Look at me. Last month I barely had 500 subscribers on YouTube, and now we're talking about almost 10,000 subscribers, guys. Isn't that a miracle? But yes, it is manifestation. It is not by chance. It is not because I'm looking sexy. No, it's not. Which even sexy I look safe with my big belly. Eh? You get? It's not about that. It is a mindset thing. Shift your thoughts and shift your reality. Okay, guys. So, like I said, 200 days. It takes 200 days to transform your life. I transform my life. How I transform my life in 200 days, and how you can do the same. I think I have made some points already, and I've told you some little. I don't like to keep these videos too long, because I just want to give you, if you have sense, if as I'm giving you these small tips like this, you go on your own research and start finding out more about, because it's a personal journey. No matter how much I try to dig it into your brain, if you're not ready, you cannot get it. They say the teacher appears when the student is ready. That is life. I have done a lot of shadow work. There have been times I have been broken down to the point that I'm like, how did I come about here to be here? The places I have lived in, and I woke up and saw myself and realized how this is not me, because I know how big my life has been from right from a young age. So for me to retrace my steps and come back to myself, I'm still coming back to myself. And by the time I come back to myself fully and even develop more because of the lessons and the experiences and all of that, then the world will see my shine. This is just scratching the surface. But I want to take you guys along the journey, because one thing people do is they go ghost. Yes, I know it's good to go ghost. I've gone, like, I think, all the years that the canker worms have eaten, that those are my ghost years. So now it's time to be in your face. No ghosting again. If I'm ghosting, it's for vacation because I just want to chill and rest. But I'll still show you about my vacation. Do you get? But no ghosting. The years of ghosting are over for me. For me personally, they are over. You can decide to go ghost now and do your thing and, do your shadow work and all of that. But it takes just 200 days. 200 days can be the it's amazing. Just ask yourself these real questions. What would I do if I heard today that I will unalive tomorrow or in 2 weeks time? What would I want to be remembered for? And no matter what that your answer, the first thing that comes to your mind, that is your answer. And trust me, if it is different from what you're currently doing now, you had better start doing it so that you don't unalive with regret, or you don't get to your old age and regret it. If you're doing things to please people or to be a good son or to be a good daughter or whatever, remove that thing from your mind. Become the villain. Accept the villain lifestyle. In fact, there are so many other, that one the villain story is a story for another day. But of course, it's not going to be easy. It's not a bed of roses. Even the roses have thorns. So, yeah, just make sure you are passionate about what you're doing, and you would, if you were to exit, you would not have any regrets in your heart. That is just my prayer for you. So, yeah, that is it for today. I always like to look at my notes, guys, because I don't want to leave out anything. And of course, I like writing in my notes. I always stick when I finished recording a video, so that I don't really repeat the same video. Of course, the topics interlap because we're talking about manifestation and all of that. So that brings us to the end of today's topic: how I transformed my life into 200 days and how you can do the same. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I go on a rant and I talk so fast, and I hope you're able to follow me, because I can't help it. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't help it. That's how I talk when I'm being really serious about something and I mean it. Okay? So try to stay with me and, just try to listen. You can listen to this over and over again. And if you made it all the way to this video, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and click on the notification so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Also, drop a heart, drop a blue heart if you made it all the way to this point, so I know who my real people are. I love you guys, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.